Hello, day 6 for my beginner guide for Dragon Awaken. Um, Looking here at the daily recharge, again, this is a lot like day 5, where the rewards have dropped out and are no longer, um, they're no longer have any sort of permanence to them. I would not get these again. This is a bad recharge reward. It's low gold. It's basically a casino item. Yes, the soul crystals will help you improve your relic, but 120 after about level 5 on any relic is just, it's not even enough for a level. And again, the crimson spindle, you need 3500 to level up your level 60 gear, and you should not be using this on anything but 60 gear. So uh, these are not rewards that you want to go for. These other rewards, they're still the same. Spending 20,000 diamond, spending amber. This reset every day, but you know, nothing new there. Um, the recharge reward doesn't refresh, so that one will reset at the end of the week. So at the end of day 7. Um, Talking about this a little bit more. Kind of want to talk about what the future events hold for the server beyond now that you're getting close to the end of that first week. So as you jump into day 8, the server is going to start going through a series of events that mimic the typical event rotation for the other servers. And what you'll see is you'll see in your events tab, you'll see an event that is usually spend some consumable, whether it's wing stones or dragon spirit evolved crystals or hero upgrade stones, up to a certain number to get rewards. I believe the first day is dragon spirit stones. And it'll let you spend up to 1,000 of these in any given day. And it'll have 2 days where it'll reset at midnight, where you can spend 1,000 and get rewards for spending these spirit evolved crystals. The rewards are going to be dragon dust and then whatever the stone is for the next event. So you're going to spend spirit evolved crystals and you're going to get wing stones. I believe it actually is wing stones next. And then you're going to be able to spend up to 1,000 of those in a given day, and that will reward you with hero upgrade stones. And you'll be able to spend 1,000 of those in a day, and each of these events will last for 2 days. This is prepping you for the cycle that the main servers are on. They go through these events regularly, and they throw other recharge events, consecutive recharge events. They'll throw this slot machine event in there. I have a video that I'll be posting on that. They have Wheel of Fortune event. They have other events and things, consumption events. The other thing that's important to note is on day 8, the very first day, there's going to be a new cumulative recharge event and a new cumulative spend event. They both cap at $500. The recharge has a $200 reward of Vera. It's a 4-star hero card. It will also line up with a daily recharge event in here that will give you a hero Gacha coin for 200. If you're a big spender, you may consider doing that. It will also actually line up, I think, on day 9, if you skip day 8, with a slot machine event that pops up. Again, I'll go over that more in another video that I will, I believe, be recording today, as it's the last day that the slot machine event is open on my other server, so it's the last day I can kind of show you what that is. But you really want to be a big spender if you're going after that, because Vera is not a great champion. The hero Gacha coin is not going to give you a great hero. Very slim chance that you're going to get the Grand Swordsman out of that. And the Grand Swordsman is the only possible, well, the Void Sorceress is actually possible in it as well, but they're both the top rewards. The Grand Swordsman and Void Sorceress are the top rewards for that hero Gacha. So you're just very unlikely that you're going to get either of them. So don't recommend it unless you're basically, Vera can only be picked up through events. So it's a guaranteed way to get Vera, and if you're trying to pick up Vera so you can complete your handbook and things like that, might be a decent way to pick her up. Plus you will get some other rewards, and if you do decide you want a lot of the consumables that come from the slot machine, again I'll go over that in another video, then it might not be a bad event, something to consider. But after day 7, and you can see today is the Relic, and I've managed to push myself into 6th, not through much effort. This one's kind of difficult unless you're spending a lot of money. So, but day 8 is total BR. So, you really want to spend your consumables if you're trying to compete for that. Otherwise, just keep yourself where you need to be to get whatever reward you're aiming for, and save your consumables. And then that's basically the pattern you're going to go on for the foreseeable future, is where you shove everything in a vault, and you only spend when the game is rewarding you for spending. And for most things, most of your primary resources like your hero upgrade stones, they are going to do events for those. So, and the events will look differently every time. And I believe I've touched on that once before, but as we're getting closer, I want to touch on it again. Make sure you start considering saving these unless you absolutely need to spend them, because everybody wants to be rewarded for, the work they've done. You might as well get rewarded as much as possible. So start considering saving those. Don't spend. Tomorrow also will not be a good spend day. There won't be anything really worthwhile. Anything you could get today, Vera is far better. If you have Amber, you may want to consider sitting on it. If you have a lot of Amber and you haven't done your level investment or your lifelong investment, you may want to consider sitting on those until you get a consumption ranked event. This is a really good event to pop those big purchases in, because you get them back in the long run, and there won't be one of those events in week 2. So you'll have to be sitting on your Amber for a while, but there is a consumption event that gives a pretty cool outfit. So you could do that then as well for that outfit. And again, this is just bonus rewards for other things that you're already buying. When it comes to the purchases today, the Satanic Sand Glass is okay as you level it up. This is not one of the better relics. It's certainly not going to be your first slot choice, but later on, when you have multiple slots unlocked, wouldn't necessarily be horrible. Again, if you have a lot to spend, you could consider picking it up. The souls, this is more expensive than you will necessarily have to spend for souls. I do like souls over stones or crystals, because for the most part, because they tend to give more BR. But this is a lot of Amber for 20 souls. $60 for 20 souls. So just keep that in mind if you are going to look at this shop. I wouldn't get either of these 2 items. They're just really not that good. And again, it still says 60% off when it's actually saying that it's 60% of the price. So that's just kind of funny to me. Looking at the discount packs that are in this shop that refreshed, still, the Trident, I certainly would not pick this up. It's tempting because the Trident is actually a really good relic, but the Trident is in your honor shop, so you'll get it for 1,000 for free eventually anyway. Right here. So, and it's not even that hard to get to 1,000 here. I've managed on week 2. I have already picked up all of my equips for my mount out of this shop and the Trident on my other server. So don't buy the Trident in this discount shop. Then none of the other items are worth it. They're all super expensive for what they actually give. The Venus Harp, you're going to see this in another event in week 2. You're actually going to see, I believe you're going to see it cheaper than that. Yeah, Yeah, none of these are worth it. Don't spend $100 for a relic. Um, I just I don't see how that's worth it. You should already have the Fate Bow. So picking another one up for $100 seems silly. Yeah, just avoid that shop. It's just not worth it. And obviously this rewards that it will always show you. This is the worst. This is 70% off is such a lie. Um, this is the worst. Don't ever buy from that in this event. It's just not good. Um, Other than that, should be a pretty simple day, depending on what you're going for, depending on your server. And just make sure you get everything done, follow your daily guides, get everything turned in, get ready for the total BR on day 7, and as long as you're in a spot where you're happy with your new server ranking, consider just starting to sit on those resources so that you can start playing towards week 2, week 3. I will say, kind of foreshadowing week 3, for every new server, if all the servers are the same across like R2 games and the main site, week 3 is actually a really big event, because if you're going for Odin, which is the best hero in the game, week 3 is the week to be preparing for. But for a lot of people, that's super out of the question, because to get him in week 3, you will have had to have spent $1,000 in this event to pick up Poseidon, and then you will have to spend another $1,000 in week 3 to pick up Hades, and then you will have to have a lot of your amber to gamble for Pandora and the Elf Queen. So, but that does happen week 3, so it's something to keep in mind. Anyway, best of luck, and I will see you guys tomorrow on day 7.